Gentlemen, great to see you. So the other day, all of a sudden it hit me. We live in a social media world. Everything that we do, from socializing to networking to job hunting to even dating, revolves around some sort of profile. It doesn't matter what site you're on, what network you belong to, you have a personal profile, and there's no more important aspect to that profile than your picture. By now, you know the importance of first impressions. In the first 10 seconds upon somebody meeting you, they are forming opinions based solely on your verbal and nonverbal communication. With social media, 1 second. That's all you got. In 1 second, a blink of an eye, people have formed an opinion about you based solely on your pictures and what you look like. It is critical that the picture we use be the best it can be. And so today, I've teamed up with the king of important profile pictures and the #1 dating website and app in the universe, Match, to bring you 10 tips to always look awesome, like sorta good, awesome in every picture. My hope is that you use some of these tips to develop an amazing, not just a good, an amazing profile picture and actually take advantage of the incredible offer that Match is offering you. Just us, our dudes, not me, I'm married, but you. If you hit that link down in the description and go to match.com/boom-alpha, you're gonna get 7 incredible, fun-filled, packed days of beautiful senoritas to check out, flirt with, and dazzle them with your undeniable amazingness. That is my hope for you. Besides, these days, 1 in 3 relationships start online, and Match is the #1 site for first and second dates. When I was single, Match was the place that I went. I went out on a ton of incredible dates, met some amazing women. Guys, there's no reason not to try it. There's a link down below to go check it out. Not only that, Match has this new thing called like Match Stories. You can do a video from your phone, you can include pictures, you can do a voiceover. It's like a story, and it allows you to sort of tell who you are. The other incredible thing about this is now you can actually check out all the other people who have these stories. Because one of the issues that I found out the hard way is that sometimes pictures don't measure up to reality. Guys, link below where you can sign up for your free trial today. Now, let's take some awesome pics. Tip #1, show your left side. Research has actually been done, a scientific study. Who knew that people were this crazy? But there has been a scientific study done that has shown that the left side of people's faces are more attractive than the right, which I found interesting and nuts at the same time. Who am I to argue with science? All I know is that once I heard that, every time I'm in a picture, even if I'm over here, I'm like, yo, check it. Half a spin jump, boom, left side. Tip #2 is don't take pictures from below. You want to make sure you get it up. And the reason, I guess everybody wants to get it up. What? Pun not intended, but awesome. Everybody should also be taking pictures from above. When you're taking a picture from down here, you run a higher risk of actually getting a shot up your nose or doing one of these numbers and getting a double chin, boom, up. And if you want to look amazing in every picture, #3 is don't take pictures in bright, direct sunlight. Going outside and taking pictures. The reason is because, for one, the sun is really bright and it can you get all jacked up and kind of squinting because it's so bright. The other reason is because if the sun is directly over you, it casts shadows, making your eyes appear baggy. Instead, opt for tip #4, which is indirect light, diffused light. The best place to stand for any selfie is in front of a window. Check it out. Right here, incredible light. It's soft, it's diffused, and you look amazing. Tip #5 is one of my personal favorites, and I noticed a dramatic difference in the way that I looked in pictures when I started doing it, and it is your tongue should press against the back of your teeth when you're smiling for a picture. So this trick I learned a few years ago. I did a video entitled How to Be More Photogenic, and this was one of the tips. And since that video, I have in every picture I take and every selfie I take with people that I meet, I put my tongue against the back of my teeth. And the reason is because when you don't do that, sometimes you smile and everything gets all contorted and nuts and your eyes get all wrinkly. When you smile and put your tongue, focus on pressing your tongue against the back of your teeth, you actually release and relax the rest of your face, focusing on your smile. Tip #6 is wipe off your face, you greasy animal. Prior to the photo sesh, get a rag, right? If you keep one with you, great. I would not recommend using your shirt because it's kind of nasty, but you could also use a paper towel. You could use toilet paper. Instead of shining like a freshly waxed M4, you have a nice matte complexion that looks amazing. Tip #7 is find your signature color, the color that just looks incredible on you. Now, most dudes look great in light blue. It's a nice poppy, poppy. I haven't used that term poppy in a while. It's a nice poppy color that looks fresh on pretty much everybody. Sometimes whites might not look great depending on how white your teeth are. If you're wearing something super bright and your teeth are a little bit dull or yellow, it can actually make your teeth look more yellow. Black is another one that I think personally looks amazing on everyone. Tip number 8 is posture up. When you get ready to take a picture, make sure you're standing up nice and tall, chest up. Now, a little thing that I do because I'm a shorty is sometimes I will raise just slightly up onto the balls of my feet. Not to where I'm on my tippy toes or I have trouble holding it or get a cramp in my calf, but just a little bit. Tip number 9 is find your signature hand pose, right? Because one of the issues is that when you're taking a picture with somebody, right, what do you do with that other hand? Some options might be the closed fist, the peace sign, the single finger, the thumbs up, or the pocket. And last but certainly not least, tip number 10 to make sure that you look awesome, not just good in every picture, is check your hair prior to taking the picture. The way that I do that is actually by reversing my camera and checking out my hair. The other way I make sure that my hair always looks dynamite is by using Pete and Pedro. Gentlemen, if you have not checked out Salt, it's the newest line or product in the line, Pete and Pedro. Salt is a pre-styling sea salt spray. This stuff is incredible. We've infused it with sea kelp to actually make your hair maintain moisture, because one of the issues with using something like a sea salt spray is that your hair can get a little bit dry. You're not necessarily damaging it, but you want to make sure that you keep it hydrated as much as possible. And this is why it's so incredibly important to use a high quality product like Pete and Pedro's Putty or even the clay. We use hair healthy nutrients, botanicals, to make sure that we keep your hair looking good, feeling good, and healthy from the inside out. The salt, though, I'm telling you, you spray it in after you get out of the shower, your hair's towel dried, then you either use a hair dryer or you just let it air dry, apply some product, and you're not going to believe the volume, the texture, the density. It's perfect for guys who have short hair, long hair, medium hair. This stuff is incredible. Guys, I will link to the salt along with the putty, which is the product that I use. It's a matte product, high hold. It is incredible. Down below, I will also include a discount code. Gentlemen, make sure your hair is bueno. Making sure that you have an amazing, awesome profile picture is